Hello and welcome to another episode of Pasa Hialeah. My name is Dr. Tony Cruz, and I am the campus president of the Hialeah campus of Miami-Dade College. And today we have a special guest with us, Mandy Llanes. He's the chairman of the board of the Hialeah Chamber of Commerce, a great partner and friend of the college. And I want to welcome you, Mandy, to today's show. And please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the chamber.
Well, Dr. Cruz, first of all, thank you for having me in Pasa Hialeah. I think that I want to congratulate you and the college for what you're doing in our community. That's amazing. And, for a former Miami-Dade North alum, I'm proud to be a Miami-Dade alum. Mandy Llanes. Mandy Llanes is the way I call it sometimes. I'm a social worker at heart. I believe in giving back. Appreciate what this community and this country has given to me and my family. I've been with the Chamber for about 35 years. The Chamber's been around for about 42. And, I was with Anheuser-Busch for 40 plus years. And now for the last 9, I've retired from Anheuser-Busch and I'm working at the Chamber. And, obviously have my own company that pays the rent. But the Chamber is what I love to do, giving back. And the Chamber, we're here to bring opportunities and networking opportunities more than anything for our members. And we push for members to do business with members in Hialeah. But, do business with members no matter what and no matter where. Because the idea is if the economy progress, we all going to progress. So that's, the city of progress. That's what we're all about. And, again, thank you for the opportunity to reach out to your audience in Pasa Hialeah.
Well, definitely. And thank you for joining us. And we know that, our country, our city is going through a whole lot right now with a pandemic. It is impacting, no doubt, our economy and our businesses. And, your partnership with us, but also obviously with the business community is extremely important. What do you see as some of the challenges for our businesses as we progress through the pandemic?
Well, and one of the things that we all need to understand that with this, what's happening with the pandemic, this is something that is a game that we're playing that we don't know the rules because they have no rules been written because it's a brand new thing. We're writing the rules as we go. One of the things that we're learning and have to learn to be prepared. This is a situation that is not like a hurricane or a drastic situation that is happening in one part of the country and the rest of the country can help you. Everybody's on the same boat. This one is a difficult one. But we need to prepare, need to be organized, make sure that your business is in order in case when stuff like this happens. One of the things that we found in trying to help some of our members, and the Chamber's been open every day. We never closed one day. It's only been me here. I have one other person that comes, and now we're a little more relaxed. But at the beginning, it was only me because we provide a service that is called Certificate of Origin, which is if you have a business and you're going to send your products outside of the U.S., you got to have the certificate. We're about the only chamber doing it because a lot of the chambers don't offer the service or we're closed. So I thought that if you have a member in Hialeah that has something that his business is suffering, but he does have a client in Central and South America, how can I not be here to have that certificate made for him to send the stuff out?
Sure.
So we're here to help. But one thing that I found, as I mentioned before, is that people were not ready because there's opportunities, but you have to have your paperwork in order. You got to have your accounting in order. You got to have your banking in order. And a lot of people go day to day because we work so hard and not realizing, no, don't worry about it. I take care of it. Right. They couldn't get the PPP because they didn't have the record. So one of the things we have been trying is in putting out as much information as possible to get folks to understand that we live in a country of rules and laws. You have to follow the rules and obey the law. And that's kind of one of the things that, we're here. Anyone that needs any help, all they have to do is call 305-888-7780. That's our number, 305-888-7780. We're here to help you. And if we don't know the answer, we will find it out for you and point you in the right direction.
Well, that is really some really important information and insightful on your part. So thank you for that. We know that there are a lot of things going on, and obviously those challenges that you've talked about. But I also believe that there are many opportunities in the future for us. And so, what do you see as some opportunities for our business community going forward past the pandemic?
And that's a great point, because through history, when there has been tragic situations like, in the past, people have evolved from that. And I use the word evolve. Microsoft came out of a crisis. And many others. And some people say you have to reinvent yourself, and people don't understand that. Oh, I'm not going to change. I can't. No, you have to evolve. Maybe find what your capabilities are that your business can maybe do differently, could do better, and move forward, and continue to be prepared. One of the things that I think moving forward is going to change is the fact that people were forced to work remotely. Okay? Now, and I know this from coming from corporate America, where we work remote. A lot of us were on the field, but a lot of companies have been thinking for a long time if they can have their people work remote to save money. Let's put it that way, because now I don't have to have the office space that I need. But they were reluctant because their concern is, excuse me a second, their concern is, are they going to be effective? Are they going to work? Now in this new game that we're playing, they have been forced to put people remotely because you can't get them in their place of business. You at the college, you have a lot of your folks are working, remotely. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
But they're working, they're producing. Sure. One of the things that we did from the beginning when this started, we have on our website and on the e-blast system that we have, on Tuesdays, we put out something called Martes del Progreso, Tuesdays of Progress. And we send out all the information about PPP, about everything. We send that out there. Well, one of the things that we did is, if you're working remotely, how can you be efficient? The things you need to do, the discipline, because now you're working at home, okay? You're not home, you're working. You need to set up an area that you work. That's your work area, workspace. Right. You need to set up your time, your hours, all of that. So the second evolution of that was for the employers. How can you manage your employees that are working remotely? Because you're not there watching them every day. You're not, So that was a really great help that we provided. And we have had great comments. But the point talking about moving forward, what's going to happen, I think, a lot of these companies are going to say, whoa, excuse me, whoa, this worked. I'm going to keep my people remotely. What's going to happen? They're going to need less commercial real espace because they don't need that much space anymore. So they're going to save the money that they were planning. And when I mentioned this, but I put this out to the general businesses out there, think about how can you do things differently that are going to help you in the future. That you might be thinking about it, but you were concerned and you were scared. So that's kind of one of the things that you got to find a way for your business to evolve and be profitable, and maybe in a different line of product, different line of work. You don't know, and we're here to help. And that the chamber is here to help. We have a great relationship with the city administration, with the mayor. We have a great relationship with the colleges, universities in the city that we can we can call Dr. Cruz and say, hey, we have some employees that we might need them to call the shop on certain things. One of the things that I've always pushed for employers is you might have a diamond in the rough in one of your employees that you only, let's say a bank. you have this Keller, and she does a great work. Well, she can't get promoted because she doesn't have the college degree that is required. Okay,
Mhm.
well, maybe she might be 4 or 5 credits away from graduating, but she had
Mhm.
to leave school because she had a baby, whatever. Well, find those. Now you have somebody that you've already invested all these years and help them get their education in place. I think that we're going to find, Dr. Cruz, a lot of the opportunities are going to come from how do we get our people better? How can we get them educated? How do we get them to learn other opportunities? Now everybody can work a Zoom meeting except you and I, but everybody can work a Zoom meeting. And that's something that 6 months ago, none of us had an idea.
Right. Yeah.
I've always been one that I like the person-to-person touch. When I used to travel with Anheuser-Busch, I always used to like to go to the counter to get my card at Avis. I didn't like to do it online and just go to a lot. No, I like to see a person. Well, that's old-fashioned. You
Sure.
you can't do that anymore. Now you have to be able to trust that the online highway that we're on is moving fast, but you better have gas in your tank and put the foot to the metal because it's moving fast.
Definitely. And, I think that that's so important. And we will continue as a college to collaborate with you. And we appreciate what the chamber is doing, being so open, and helping those businesses be successful. So we appreciate you as an individual. We appreciate what the chamber does. And we really, thank you for taking the time today to share some of your wisdom with us. And I hope that everybody enjoyed our little chat today. And I look forward to our next Que Pasa Hialeah in the near future. So thank you and have a great one.
Well, thank you, Dr. Cruz. I'm here for you. All you got to dial is 1-800-MANDY, and I'm there for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care.